I started out with mountaineering and scuba diving, which led me a deep appreciation for the outdoors. That passion inspired me to begin volunteering with NGOs.
I got into conservation through studying zoology at university. At the time, I was mostly interested in animal behaviour, but after I graduated, I was very lucky that I secured an internship with Save the Elephants in Kenya to help assist with monitoring elephant behaviour.
I started working in Centrop during March 1999. I will never forget that I was close a friend of mine who later became my partner in feeding the animals. Convinced me to work in Centrop as a maintenance man.
There are several reasons why I got into conservation. One of the main reasons was growing up, I used to visit my local zoo. And then as a teenager, I started volunteering there. And I really got to learn about wildlife, the threats they face, and the roles zoos can play in conservation. And that really motivated me to work in conservation and with zoos specifically.
We have quite diverse job roles working at the zoo. So part of that is in supervising and teaching students how to become conservationists, how to conduct conservation work, and how to sort of implement those findings, but also heavily involved in managing conservation programs across the world. And in my case, I work as part of the Philippines Biodiversity Monitoring Project, where we're looking to conserve the Philippines' endemic wildlife species.
Alongside my current duties as a gorilla keeper, for the past 3 years now, I've been supporting our partner Centrop based in the Philippines. The Philippines are home to many unique species that can't be found anywhere else in the world, and a lot of these are highly threatened. Centrop is a captive breeding centre that's working hard to establish healthy, genetically diverse populations.
We are currently wrapping up a large project which aimed to understand the legal hunting of the Visayan warty pig, a critically endangered species which is only found on 2 islands in the Philippines. This involved a lot of community work, so trying to understand the reasons why people hunt and develop community-led strategies to reduce the need for hunting.
For the future of conservation, I hope for more collaboration. In order for us to achieve meaningful, impactful preservation, we have to work together. Different organizations, different people with different expertises, bringing together communities and everyone to be involved in that process, because that's the most effective way of working to protect biodiversity.
My hope for the future of conservation is that more communities will embrace environmental stewardship and that the governments will provide strong support.
For the future of conservation, I hope that we can continue to improve how we integrate conservation with sustainable development and amplify the voices of local communities around the world who are the protectors of our biodiversity.
As part of the future of conservation, I'd like to see us be in a situation where species don't just survive, but they start to increase, and we see wildlife beginning to recolonise spaces where it's previously been lost from.
So ultimately, I hope that we can collectively halt the destruction of these vital ecosystems around the world and also find a more sustainable way to live as a species. It would be incredible if we could get to a point where we can protect the habitats alongside local communities, to the point where we can help bolster wild populations by releasing zoo-bred animals back into their native ranges.
With the help from our partners, I hope that we can finally release some of the animals that we have on the wild, which are the Philippine spotted deer, the Visayan warty pig, and the most especially the Negros bleeding heart pigeons, since they can no longer be seen unspotted here in Negros Island. Thank you.